Hey everyone, it's Dominic, the Primetime Treasure Hunter. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to pass on to you an important and major search problem, search flaw within eBay that affects not only sellers, it affects buyers, and it can also affect eBay. So if you work for eBay, or you know someone who works for eBay, please pass this video on to someone there who could fix this problem. I'm going to show you an example of it through an item that you may have seen me source at my most recent video, the one called Garage Sale Treasures Galore. You may remember in that video, the first item that I sourced was this book called The Tarzan Chronicles. I'm going to zoom in on the title there. You could clearly see it. The Tarzan Chronicles. So let's go to eBay and do a search for The Tarzan Chronicles. Here you could see those three words highlighted, and as you can see, 6 results come back. This result right here, this is my listing, and as you can see there, the word the is in the title, and the same is true for the other 5 listings that come back. Here's the word the, here's the word the, here's the word the, and I'll just show you the other 2 to make the point since there's not that many. Here's the word the, and here is the word the. But what if we do a search and it just says Tarzan Chronicles? So we leave out the word the. So here you can see, I'll highlight it. Tarzan Chronicles is the search term, and I'll highlight here. You can see that now 16 results come back. Those results include not only titles that have the word the in it, it also includes ones that do not have the word the in it. So for an example, this one over here, it says Tarzan Chronicles by Howard E. Green, new, sealed, does not have the word the in it. Over here, one more example, Disney out of print Tarzan Chronicles art book signed 3 times, first edition COA, does not have the word the in it. Now you may be thinking to yourself at this point, well, what is the problem here? Well, if you are a buyer and you search for Tarzan Chronicles like that, there's no problem because you are going to see both types of titles, the ones that have the in it and the ones that don't. Where the problem arises is if you are a buyer, and we'll talk about how this affects sellers in eBay in just a moment, but if you're a buyer and you type in the actual title, remember, it's called The Tarzan Chronicles after all. If you type that in and you don't think to remove the word the, and I'll show you in a moment why buyers may be conditioned to just search for it one way and not another way, you are not going to see those other 10 listings. So you're going to think there's less choice available, and that's going to affect you as a seller because as a seller, and here's the key point for sellers, if you are thinking that you could just type the title in and take the word the out because maybe you're trying to eliminate certain words, maybe you want to get other keywords in there or something, and you think that the word the is not relevant, well, as I just showed you, it is. And this person, for example, Tarzan Chronicles by Howard E. Green, new sealed, does not show up here. So in effect, that person's listings are essentially being eliminated by eBay if the person actually types in the real title of the book. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes sense from a literal perspective, but this is my point. It is overly literal. eBay's search engine should not be factoring in the word the in the searches. And I'm going to show you why, based on an eBay competitor, that this should be, and I'm going to just pass it on to you in just a second. But this obviously also affects eBay because if the buyer thinks that there are less options available, then maybe the buyer, for example, would have purchased this book right here, Tarzan Chronicles by Howard E. Green, new sealed. But because they don't see it here, they don't make the purchase. They just walk away to go look for something else. That's decreased revenue for eBay. So eBay, you're paying attention to this. Okay, I'm trying to help. This is a problem and this needs to be fixed. Okay, why should you bother fixing it and why should you bother listening to me? Well, I'm just going to show you here, again, just trying to be helpful, what your competitors are doing. So let's go over and let's look at Amazon. We'll take the same book just to do a side-by-side comparison. So if we type in The Tarzan Chronicles, you're going to see here we've got 78 results that come back. Well, how does Amazon handle it here? Well, Tarzan Chronicles, 78 listings, not more. There's not more that show up. So Amazon eliminates the word the. And that's what I'm saying eBay needs to do, because this is a bad customer experience right here if you think that books that are actually relevant to what you are looking for don't show up. That's not how Amazon handles it. Amazon eliminates this word from the search, doesn't consider it relevant, and shows all the books like this one right here. See, Tarzan Chronicles welcome book. It doesn't have the word the in it, and it still shows up in the results. So the other way that this could affect sellers, by the way, is if you're checking comps and you're trying to see what is your current competition and what did this book sell for by others who tried to sell it, and you type in the Tarzan Chronicles, well, all of these potential comps are not going to show up for someone who eliminated the word the from their title. So don't do that right now. This is March 20th, 2019. So hopefully this problem gets fixed. I mean, we'll be able to tell in the future, but this is how things stand as of this date. If you were not aware of this and this is something that's going to help you and affect the way that you list things going forwards, please make sure you let me know that in the comment section. It's good for me to know that these videos are helping other people out. And if you think, as I do, that there are a lot of sellers that don't know about this, please pass this on to them so that they are aware of it and don't make the same mistake and lose revenue. Now, sure, there are going to be buyers who don't find it when they type in the, and maybe they'll eliminate it, but there are going to be a lot of people who don't, because they've been conditioned based on searching and buying things on Amazon that the word the doesn't matter. So again, just wanted to pass that on to you. If you like the video, please make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We are closing in on 5,000 subscribers, so I'd love for you to be among the first 5,000. Make sure you also come to the Facebook group, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center. The link to that's down below. We're nearing in on 10,000 members there. Very supportive group. Lots of tips like the ones that I just passed on here are there, and I think you will enjoy coming over there. It's free. No cost at all, and I think you'd really enjoy it. There is also the Instagram account that's at prime_time_treasure. Both links are up here in the top right corner of the screen. You'll also see it down below in the description section where it says see more, along with a lot of other links that you may find relevant, supplies, all sorts of things like that. Those are all Amazon affiliate links, so anything you purchase through there does help to support the channel. I appreciate you coming by and watching this, and I will see you all at the next video, everyone. Take care.